right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kodash. Right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the argument out there pushing the word and truth and sincerity. All right, I just want to do a quick video. I got a break, so I'm just gonna stay in the spirit of the Lord. And basically, I was just meditating and just thinking in the spirit about basically everything that we sacrifice in this truth. All right, and what we sacrifice really isn't you can't compare it to the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. All right, that the Yahweh Shai had basically given up everything in his life, basically his life for us. All right, so but basically the sacrificing and the denying ourselves of women and money. All right, being around our family. Okay, we might being in this truth, man, much is required. All right, and like I said, I was just meditating on the sacrifices. Okay, like for instance, this weekend, I could have been chilling with my family and had people from out of town in, and this whole weekend basically was a bunch of bullshit. They went to the movies, they went to dinner, they was eating and drinking and marrying and shit, and like the scriptures say in in Matthew, that they was eating and drinking and marrying. They was just a bunch of bullshit this weekend. All right, but Saturday I went to camp. I didn't go to the movies. I didn't go out to eat with them. I denied myself because the work of the Lord comes first. All right, and after camp I went to chill with the brothers. We had the brothers from Valdosta, Georgia in town. So I just let me just go deal with the brothers. That was a sacrifice I made this weekend. Like I said, it's just a small a small thing. All right, but it was all for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. So I got a couple scriptures lined up. Whatever hits my spirit, I'll bring it out. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19. I'm gonna start at verse. I'm gonna start at verse 26. All right. It says, "But Yahweh Shai beheld them, and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with the Most High all things are possible." All right, and having faith, that having faith and trusting in the Lord. All right, and believing in the Most High, all things is possible. All right, if you're a doubter and you're a non-believer, all right, you don't have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're not gonna trust that by sacrificing your time, sacrificing your body. All right, denying yourself of the world. Okay, if you don't have that faith that by doing these things and continuing in the order and continuing, and continue to push the word, as it's commanded. All right, that's an order from the top. All right, if you don't trust that these things are going to get you your salvation, all right, you lacking in faith, man. You don't believe that the Most High could protect you in that time of Jacob's trouble, okay, or feed you when we're in that famine. All right, or protect you when you in the midst of martial law. Okay. So back to the scripture, Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. All right, and that's the point I wanted to emphasize on, man. We forsake this. We forsake everything in this truth, man. All right, our women, our children. All right, spending time, being around, family members and old friends in the world and shit. We deny ourselves from all these things, man. All right, we deny ourselves working certain jobs, okay, because they need you to work on Saturdays, all right, or they need you to work on days you got to go out and push the work, all right. You know, so I remember a couple years ago, it was a job opportunity. They offered me about 70,000 a year, but I had to cut off my facial hair. Man, I said, fuck that job, man. All right, okay. I denied that shit, man. Fuck that. The word and the scriptures is more important than anything on this world, man. All right, pushing out the word and trying to live in a righteous manner. Okay, that's more important. Okay, so that's just an example of of sacrifice. All right. So let's see. It says, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have? What shall we have therefore? All right, what's going to be the reward? All right, what's going to be the reward for making that sacrifice? Okay, physical sacrifice. I can tell you in the book of Romans. Which I'll get it. Okay, it says, I'll just read the scripture first. Romans 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. All right, so going out to the highways and byways, all right, pushing the word. Okay, anything can happen out there. All right, Lord willing, nothing does. All right, speaking up against this wicked ruler, which is Esau, the so-called white man. All right, calling him out for what he is, on putting it out there on YouTube. Okay, that's a sacrifice, because what we're doing, we're speaking up against the enemy. All right, and, Esau can come down with and do whatever basically he wants. All right, but that's all through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua anyways. Okay, but it's more of a test of are we willing to sacrifice and give up anything and everything for the work of the Lord, to do what the Lord commanded us to do. Okay, it says holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Okay, so this is our service, man. All right, this is part of what is required to obtain salvation. All right, this is mandatory. All right, this is what you're supposed to do. This is a commandment. All right, the commandment to do the work. Okay, and with doing the work, you have to deny and sacrifice certain things. Okay. It says, verse 2, and be not conformed to this world. That's right, be not conformed to this world, man. Like I said earlier, I denied being around my family and all the people that came from out of town this whole fucking weekend. I didn't want to be around them. Saturday I went to camp, pushed the word of the Lord. And after camp, I went and hang out with brothers, man. I didn't get home till late, till a couple, wee hours in the morning. But hey, it was worth it. All right, because brothers was built up. All right, you got that spiritual recharge. All right, I could have, like I was telling brothers on the way home, I could have been dealing with my woman that night, but I'd rather have been in that car and having that spiritual conversation with the men I believe to be men of the Lord. All right, and talking about the word. Okay, because the scriptures say that this is the comfort. All right. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good. That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, so that's the point on that. So back in Matthew 19 and 27, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? All right, so what's going to be the reward for doing these things, man? All right, like the Apostle Tahar and the rest of the apostles and the elders and men that's been, laboring for years and putting in, overtime and just working constantly. All right, what's going to be the reward for them? What's going to be our reward for giving up everything, man? Denying ourselves of women, money, and fame, and whatever you could think of in this world, man. All right, what's going to be the reward for putting the word, for putting Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai first? All right, well, what's the reward? Okay, this is it right here. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, which is the kingdom, it says, yea, also, or ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and it's talking about the elect. All right, starting of course with the apostles. All right, you know, the 12 disciples of Yahweh Shai who became apostles. All right, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so that goes to show that Israel was never done away with. Okay, first off. All right, and second, it didn't say any other nations. It didn't say the rest of the world. Okay, which the rest of the nations, all right, they're gonna be under our rulership, but this is all about Israel. Okay, so that's another video. This is verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren, all right, and not meant, and when it say brethren, it's talking about, you know, like your physical brother, you know, that came out of your mom's womb. It's not talking about the brothers that's dealing with the truth. All right, you don't deny brothers that's in the truth and sincerity. All right, you deny niggas and spicks out here in the world. All right, and anybody that's not with this truth is a nigga and a spick. All right, point blank, period. All right, it says, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay, and that's the reward for denying this world, man. All right, and sacrificing for the greater good of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, to gather the elect. All right, so this is this scripture I, you know, really thought about before I did this video. All right, this is verse 30. But many that are first shall be last. All right, so everybody that's up high in the world with, you know, got a lot of money and fame and all that glorious shit in this world. Okay, but men that are low and humble and poor but rich in spirit. Okay, it says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Okay, so when that kingdom, when it's time for us to get that power, all right, the men that have been low and sacrificed a lot, all right, we're not going to be at the bottom anymore. We're going to be at the top. All right, so, and that's the reward for putting in your sacrifices, all right, and putting Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai first. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the Akim out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.